Okay, I cooked this a few months ago and there were some requests for the recipe, so I don't have a recipe, but what I thought I'd do is show you how I do it. So this is the Southern Thailand pork belly curry. So we've got our pork belly, we've got coriander, which we're going to use the roots. We've got some palm sugar here, going to use a bit of that, garlic, chili, ginger, couple of tablespoons of peppercorns, 3 different soy sauces and some oyster sauce, sharp knife. I've got a porter and messel, and I've got a big hot pan here ready to go. We've got a glass of red wine, and we've got some blues music playing in the background. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab this pork belly and we're going to brown it off. Try and get rid of some of the fat and put it into the pan here, yeah? So that's what we're going to do. So get that in the pot and brown it off. So we've got that browning off now. The main thing is to get the skin, get a bit of colour into it and such. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the savoury paste, and what I'm going to do is going to get, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, that'll be enough. And what we got, so we got the roots of the coriander. We're going to put that in there. We're going to put the peppercorns. We're going to put 3 palm sugar. And I'm going to put that amount of garlic in there. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to mince it up. So turn it off. Turn it off. Okay, so what we've got to do now is make a paste for that. Just get this into the porter and messel. We'll give that a bit of just do it slowly. So we've made this beautiful paste now of the sugar, coriander root and pepper and garlic. And you can see now the pork belly really coming together, and that's how you want it. You want it to just get browned on the top, not in the main, so try and get some of the fat out of it. The last thing you want is a really fatty meal. Okay, so the pork belly's well and truly beautifully browned now. We've got our beautiful paste ready to go, and I've made a combination of all those here. So I think I've got 10 tablespoons for the 2 kilo of meat, 4 tablespoons of the oyster, and then I've put a combination between, I've only got a little bit of the salty one here, sweet, and then we've got some light. So what we're going to do now, so we're going to pour that in there. Magnificent. And we're going to put this paste in there. This paste into the meat. Give that a good mix. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to top that up with water. just over the top of the meat, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so this is now cooking along. So we're going to cook this for 2.5 hours now. The only thing that I want to do, I'm going to throw in a couple of chilies and 8 or so star anise. Okay, so they're in there, that'll give it a nice flavour. Goes back in there. We'll give this a bit of a stir. Put that on medium heat for 2.5 hours, and then we'll see what we've got. That's all there is to it. It's really getting the secret of these sauces together. And say, I think I've got 10 teaspoons. 10 teaspoons? 8 or 9. Anyway, it doesn't matter for my bit over a kilo of meat. But it's more of you get a bit of a feel for the look of it. Okay, just see if we can get some heat into this. And I'll put the lid on and we'll see how it looks. Okay, well here we are, 2.5 hours later, and yes, where's my glass of red wine? There it is there. We can't leave that out of the picture because it's been important. Right, I've got my glass, but look at that. If you could only smell what is going on here. So we've done that, look at it. Just have a look at it. And then we've got some nice, lovely rice that we've cooked up. So what we're going to do is now I'm going to get some lovely rice, put it on the plate. Yeah, there we go. And grab some of this amazing pork belly curry. A little bit more. There it is. And what we're going to do is, then, I've got a few little things here, bit of that, maybe the odd little bit of chili, and there you go, and there you go, you've got Glen. Wait a minute, got to put the glass of red wine, it's nearly done, but there you go, that is South Thailand pork belly curry, as I've shown you before. So it takes, you muck around with it to how you want it, but there's nothing that beats this.